Maybe it's just me, but most of us should know of a grandma that has a box of treats, and these treats are for the grandkids, and normally it's nice treats, it's delicious treats. Sometimes in this box of treats there's one of grandma's dodgy experiments, and she likes it because it's weird and it's different, but the grandkids don't always like it. And it seems the AfterLife grandma came to visit because I discovered that I can trade for the pumpkin pies and some cookies, and also I can trade for some suspicious stew. So let me show you why grandma came to visit the AfterLife. This whole thing started with me wanting to give all of the new members some starter gifts for joining the server, and it started with GP, or I'm Named Gamer, one of the new members, and I gave him a chest of goodies which had the cookies and the pumpkin in, and gave him the suspicious stew, and at first he ran away, but he came back to eat it, and it was delicious. It tasted like dirt. So it started off with very basic. I had no ideas for this to go any further, but then inspiration struck. And thus, the AfterLife grandma was born, and grandma had one mission: to visit as many of her grandkids as she possibly can, and give them all some delicious treats. Grandma's journey started at this unknown location right next to spawn, where I found this sheep Alberto who needed some gifts, so I gave him 2 diamond blocks and a mending book, and I also mentioned that, welcome to the neighborhood. It seems that this person is my closest neighbor, so right in the direction of the sunset is my base, and they can always come to visit, but most important, Granny gave them some treats. Grandma's next grandson she found down in the mines, and this is where things got a bit more special. The whole thing evolved to the grandkids can have all these delicious treats as long as they try out one of Granny's new recipes, the suspicious stew that's right in the middle, and no one said no. Everyone went for it. So Blonde Skunk was the first, nothing bad happened, and he got his delicious treats. Grandma then moved on to Ash and paid him a visit, who was a bit reluctant at first, a bit suspicious about the stew and the whole ordeal of Grandma paying him a visit, but in the end he enjoyed the stew and he got his treats. But Granny had to move on to another grandson, her absolute favorite grandson, King Z, who complimented the glasses. Can you believe that? Her new glasses. But King Z enjoyed the treats and got his box of treats that he totally deserves. Now, if only all of Granny's grandsons was as good as King Z, but some of the other grandsons are a bit special, and Granny had to make some other arrangements to get a special treat for them. Now, before I can tell you about Granny's special gift, we have to go back to earlier that day, when I found Jay showing GP around the server, just letting him get a hang of things, showing him where everything is. But I remembered the creeper eggs. We have the whole creeper tag going on, so I got an egg and I was just following them around. I had no plans of doing anything, but I was just snooping, just following and spying and distracting. But that gave Granny a brilliant idea. It was time to bring out Granny's creeper cookies. They spawn creepers, but it's so delicious, and I decided to just run around and mess with Skunk and Mario. While Mario was streaming, Skunk was helping him out, and I had so much fun just messing around and chasing them. I never planned on using the creeper at all, but it was just the chase. I love the chase. This was such a blast, just messing around with this Granny skin and just playing stuff. And obviously skin will be in the description if you ever want to use it for any things. I just changed the eyes a little bit. I did end up giving Kyle Blaine play, so Kyle, I gave him some gifts as well. I found him on the server. And there's so much I could do with Granny, but no. Granny has to go back to her retirement home because I have some other work to do. And just imagine this Granny skin running after you with a creeper egg. I would be running, creepy Granny with creeper egg. Right. Okay, let's retire Granny and get back to the real work. First things first, I'd like to start off by welcoming all of the new members to the Afterlife. I haven't welcomed them on camera yet. Welcome, dudes. Welcome to Kyle Blame Plays, Wintertooth. Welcome to GP and Puffingfish. I hope I said all of your names right. Welcome to the Afterlife. I hope you enjoy your stay and it is a blast. Most of you would have already seen Granny, so you know about some shenanigans and stuff. So let's see what happens there. And then I want to mention we do have an Afterlife Discord, so if you want to be involved with all of the chat chaos and maybe make some friends and stay up to date with everything, you're welcome to join the Discord. The main thing I want to do for the rest of the episode is work here by the settlement. Want to change the roads and make things look better. But with all the new members, I thought it would be a good idea just to give you an update onto what is going on here. Right in that direction offshore, we have an alien base, and these settlers, they discovered that base, so that's why they settled over here, and it's to be able to do research on that side, and that's what we're working on now. And I've been changing the roads, so this is the current design I want to go with, and I started mixing in some granite, because we have granite in the trading hall on that side, and this used to be the design, but I'm not a fan of it. I want to have more of the path block in, and then blend in more of the granite, more red colors, because we do have a red color over there. Wasn't my initial plans with this area, but it looks good. It looks good. And then we have these little stones over the place. I do like that. I'm experimenting with the steps. Maybe something like that, just to break it up. I don't know if we should have the granite in there, but I'll keep going with it and we can tweak as we go. These new roads are definitely coming along and it's looking way better than the previous designs. I really love having this bit of granite between it and the rock pebbles from the buttons. This is pretty cool. I love it. It's definitely better than the other design, and I'm kind of stumbling of my words because we have a new bit of a problem, though I realized this a long time ago. I have an issue where I come to my storage and I have stone on me and I want to pack the stone away and storage is full. So I have decided it's time to build a trash can. And I don't just want a basic lava trash can, it needs to have a little bit of redstone. And this is what I came up with. This is one of the designs I used at the bamboo farm, at the cactus farm, the sugarcane farm, where it's an auto trash kind of thing. So you have your lava block, you have your dropper, then you have a hopper line going into it. This hopper will send out a signal whenever a block goes through it, so this comparator will take that signal, send it into a clock, so as long as there's a block in there, it will keep firing things in there because this clock will then power things over here. I'm not going to explain the technicals behind it because I don't know the redstone witchery it really takes and nice explanations, but it's fairly simple with a dropper, a hopper, comparator pointing out, right click to subtract mode, repeater into a block. Around that block you place some redstone because you want to bring back a comparator and then a dust into there, and then just another new redstone line off of this clock that goes into your dropper. So I'm not doing it justice. I know I'm not doing it justice explaining it, but that gives you a light idea of how it works. And then I just do that, and right over here will be my trash can. So anything I want to throw away, I'll just drop in there, and it will go into the system and automatically be fired into lava. Mr. Skunk, thank you for seeing me. Let me tell you why I summoned you.
You're looking a little different since the last time I saw you.
I'm a little blue, but in my last episode, which you haven't seen yet because it hasn't posted yet, but there's some explanations. Now this context doesn't make sense. This is weird now.
It's okay.
Anyway,
It's all right.
let me just do that then, and then it makes a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks
Anyway,
great. You look beautiful.
okay. So I have been playing for how long has it been? 9 months now. We've been doing stuff.
Yeah, a long time.
So I had some ideas at the start of the season, and I put things in place. And the more I did, because you kind of compete. I think Kyle, the other Kyle, he
Yes.
mentioned that when you play on a server, it gives you that pressure of I'm kind of competing with these people, so I want to do stuff that looks good and
Oh, yeah,
things.
absolutely.
So obviously this building
Yeah.
is ugly, but what I want to do here,
Not bad.
I'm using some new colors. I'll go show you it in the base, but I'm probably gonna change this dock by bringing more granite style into the top, and then at the bottom I'll
Okay.
keep this mossy brick type of thing. Um,
Where's this bottom area here? Let me see.
you see, I have
Okay.
mossy bits and everything.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I never liked granite, but I played around with it, and I now I like it.
Yeah,
Um,
one of the I
mhm,
mean, the granite is nice. I would love to see it be used. It's not usually used
mm.
too often. But, one of the things you could do real quick with these, pillars is just bring up the moss a little bit,
Oh,
you know?
oh,
Instead of it being right at this level, you can always because water level rises, so this could
that's
go up a little bit.
true. That makes sense.
That's that way it doesn't look so uniform, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's just a little thing I noticed.
These shallow bits, I can maybe have higher mossy bits that's kind of randomized because the waves may be splashed.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm learning from the master.
You're already learning. You're doing great.
So I
Fantastic.
had a nice interior here, but I'm gonna probably destroy this building because it's just ugly.
Oh, this is lovely. This is very cozy.
Mm. But yeah, the
Yeah.
outside sucks. Maybe I'll just upgrade the outside because I like these
So what are you
pillars and.
planning Yeah, what are you planning on doing with this build then? Are you gonna, like, change it up, or are you gonna, you know,
Maybe
texture it a little more?
I'll see about that. That's not why you're here.
Oh, I'm not here for this.
No,
Okay,
no,
let's go over here.
that's just filler content.
Mhm.
So I changed my roads. I don't know if you remember how they used to look.
I don't, but this looks good.
There was a lot of um andesite, cobblestone, but
Mhm.
like a lot of cobblestone, a lot of andesite with the bits of the path block, and it
Oh,
just
right,
sucked.
right,
It was ugly. But then I
right.
I built the villager trading bits that has the granite in it, and then it was just a jumble mixed palette of
Oh,
so many things. So I decided, no, let me rip it out
right.
and add granite everywhere and make that kind of the color I use all over the place. Because even the
Yeah, it looks nice.
little houses I have at the back there, they have dark oak in, which goes nicely with the granite.
Yeah, it does look really good. I see what you got going on here, and that's not too
Mm.
bad either.
Yeah, so it's definitely coming along. Now the issue is, so I've
Mhm.
tried many things. I need more decor details around the place because it kind of it's looking good, but it's empty, if that makes sense.
Oh, so you're saying, like, along the path and such?
Yeah, so I thought of let me throw down what I was playing with things. Let me just grab some of these, and I was trying to like maybe a lamppost thing if I can.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Am I not? Am I?
There you go. Okay, you're back. There you go.
Um, Scaffolding, right?
Yeah, that always works.
So, this is what I'm going to throw down, and you can just see what. So I had different variations with different colors and different things, and obviously we
Mhm.
need more lighting, and so that's a basic thing I had, but
Right.
I don't like the look of it because now it's like maybe this gray makes sense because then it brings more gray in, and um,
Well, the thing is, it's a big contrast to your
mm,
dark oak you got going on.
uh,
So, that is one of the things that this block will stand out very a lot.
uh, so you want
So,
so something like that. Do you want it to blend a little bit?
um, yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
I mean,
lot of
potentially.
things right now because I'm not that prepared for this.
Well, no, I could just adjust it to I mean, you could just do yeah, something like that. Ooh, yeah. And maybe a little, yeah, something like that. Maybe you could do, like, dark oak slabs at the top
Uh-huh.
or something. and then have the lantern underneath.
do you have a complete different design? Because obviously this is just something I threw together.
I mean, I could always come up with a design for you, and then
So what
give
I
it to
would
you.
like then, if you could, I can
Yeah.
throw in. You know what? I can throw in a
What?
deal where you can come through for a one-time thing and take the books you need.
Oh,
So if you can
okay.
just help me around the place, just maybe some custom trees and maybe just some
Mhm.
like these kind of details, just because I think I just need a bit more life, then this place will look good. So
Yeah.
even if you need to take this away, it's fine. Just if you can help me
Right.
with the finer details along the path.
Oh,
Then
sure, yeah, I'm great at that. I could do that. No problem.
so I think what
And
I'll
I get
do is
all these books.
I'll reveal it in my episode. But if everyone wants to see it built, you can watch Blonskunk's video. I'll probably link it for you if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. That'll probably be my next episode then. There we go. I'm treated.
So yeah, one catch is I'm only
Yeah.
posting this thing we're recording now in the future. So you can post stuff because there's maybe a spoiler, but not much. Um, when you're posting though.
I This one will probably be, like, far out.
Oh, then it's
Long
fine.
time.
Because
Yeah.
on Saturday the skin gets revealed, so it's good.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, no, this will be long
So
time
then the
then
context
from
we
now.
were chatting about makes sense. So by this point you would know. But
Yeah,
now
exactly.
it's spoilers for the present skunk, but it's not spoilers for the people watching. This is a confusing episode.
No, it'll be fine. It'll make sense. It'll be great.
Yes, so yeah, that's what I thought. You are the master architect, so I'm sure
Mm.
because I love this design I came up with, but it's just the
Oh,
extra
I love it
details,
too.
and it's so basic, it's so
Yeah, okay, yeah.
functional, basic.
Yeah, it just looks nice. You just drop this down, and there you go. That's it.
Okay, yeah. So when the job is done, I can evaluate, and then if
Mhm,
both of us are happy with it, you can have a run through. So I can let me show you immediately how it works. You
mhm.
grab some of Hugh Bone's iron. You come through to these 5 people.
Okay.
You sell them for emeralds, and you use those
Yeah.
emeralds for the books.
Ooh. So this is a lifetime, like, I can use this?
Um, we can make a future deal. So for now, this is a one-time use,
Okay,
and
one-time use.
I think what we can do is, if I can consult you on a continual basis, then after consultation, you can use it again.
Okay, that sounds good. I like that.
That makes sense. That is, I like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Um,
We get back together, even though you're, like, all blue.
though the context you're missing, I'm gonna spoil it for you. You can hire me back if you'd like.
I mean, yeah, but it's not the same, you know? This is not the
It's
same.
true. It's true. Okay. I'll leave you to your work
Alright.
then, and then we'll meet up. I'm probably gonna do some stuff along this place because I can tell you now, and I'll tell my audience now. What I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna fill this space in because I'm gonna expand my bit of farmland right up to this point, very close to the buildings,
Mm.
and then I had other plans for this open spot on this side, but I've decided I'm gonna make this whole thing farmland as well. This whole part here, because if you fly by, I can see it. It's gonna look good. It makes sense to be a lot of farm.
It's gonna be looking great.
Yeah, and
My
then
wife, would be very proud of you.
I'm the new farmer KB, farmer fire.
Farmer Fry.
um, yeah. Then what I wanted to build here, you know about what I wanted to build here, but it's gonna move up in
Mhm.
by the marketplace because it makes sense with
That
business
probably
kind of
makes a little bit
things.
more sense.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be in the farms, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for the help. I'll
Alright, no problem.
meet back with you when it's finished. Probably it probably won't be revealed in my current episode, but come back for future episodes and we'll have that
Yeah,
done.
later on. Alright, sounds good, KB.
Okay, I'll catch up with you. I never know how to end these things. We'll just end it like that.
Me neither. Goodbye. See you later.
And there we have it, a nice deal with Mr. Blondskunk to help out at the base with just some some minor decor details. I'm never good at the detail work, and it's a good thing to do this with him now, because it will help me learn more about it. As you can see, I'm not recording on the server, I'm on my single player world just to get an outro. I'm having some trouble joining the server, but I think we wrapped up things nicely. The next thing I'm gonna do by the base is just to expand the farmland a bit, but you'll probably see that next time. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.